The Chris Moon Show is a comedy and entertainment program. Everything said on this show is meant as a joke and should not be taken seriously. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts or guests are for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect the official stance of any organization, employer, or affiliate. This show may include adult humor, satire, or topics that some listeners could find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. By listening, you agree that The Chris Moon Show, its hosts, and affiliates are not responsible for any actions or interpretations based on the content of this program. If you're easily offended, maybe this isn't your show.
Welcome to the madness! It's the Chris Moon Show! Oh!
You having a bad day? Is it going rough? Do you just not feel right in your skin? Because Chris Moon had a day like that, and I figured out what it was. You won't believe what it was. I'm almost a 50-year-old man. I had to put my underwear on backwards and went the whole day with it backwards. Talking about chafing areas. I felt I was making life decisions, like I wasn't eating no food because like my clothes felt weird. I had literally put my underwear on backwards like a toddler and wore it all fucking day that way. Went out on a fucking 5-mile walk. I was just uncomfortable, and I was like, what the fuck happened, man? Why do I feel like I'm making life choices like I'm like counting calories? I'm feeling extra fat because my underwear keeps falling down the back and like my ass is out and shit every time I do something. No, I was just so fucking dumb. I had put my underwear on backwards that morning and was so relieved at the end of the day that I hadn't gained 300 pounds like I felt like. But my boys were fucking red hot. They wasn't doing good. So if you're having a bad day, check your underwear. You know, this is a personal message from Chris Moon to you saying sometimes you put your shit on backwards and it'll fuck your whole day up. Because it fucked my whole day up. And I'm just here to help you be a better you. And that's what happened to your boy. Because, well, I don't know how it happened. I dressed myself like a toddler, apparently, and then just go with it. However I put it on is how I put it on. You think I would check this shit, you know? There would be a line in the front, and I didn't even think about it, you know? Why would you think you put your underwear on backwards? I've been doing this for a long time. This is the first time since I was a little kid that I've probably done this, and probably won't be the last, it's sad to say, you know? This is how the world's going today. The Strait of Hormuz caused that. I was so upset about that the ships ain't moving, everything's going sideways, that the Strait of Hormuz has affected my mental capacity and my ability to dress myself. So if you see me running around in just socks and something, just let me be. You know, I'm having a rough day, and apparently I can't dress myself anymore. We got a lot of crazy topics, even crazier than this, not by much. Let's go to the Chris Moon Show! Our first topic is the earth is leaking fucking gold. I need to find this shit. You know, I'm built like a leprechaun. I need to find out where the earth is leaking gold at. And supposedly it's pushing it from its core up to the top and it's leaking out. They say it's enough gold in the earth's core to coat the planet. Volcanoes may have microscopic traces. Yeah, I fucked that word up. I don't care. Humans basically got lucky with accessible gold. This is a horrible topic, Chris Moon. Why'd you pick this one? I picked this one because it sounded like a decent science topic, and I'm always trying to educate people. But this one's pretty fucking weak, man. Did you know you can go to the creeks around here and pan them? Not the shit creek. Go to actually like Browns County and all those places, and you can find some gold there if you want to get shot at. You know, there's some places, gold's widely available. Did you know the rarest element in or thing in the universe is, it's not gold, it's not a metal, it's wood. We're the only place that has fucking wood. No other planet, no other places have wood that we know of. You know, I don't know if it's in the UFO reports from Trump. We don't know. We don't know if there's abundant supply at the bottom of the Strait of Hormuz. Could be, allegedly. Did the Chinese slip a clone in with and give us a second Trump? Maybe. We don't know. It could be happening as we speak. We could have an Asian Trump right now. You don't know it. That's how good they are. It could be a robot. Man, them guys they're space age ahead of us, man. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. They can take anything that we have and look at it for 2 seconds and make like 6 of them. But why they always got to copy our shit? If they're so smart, why couldn't they just build it to begin with? Why do they need to fucking take our shit and then fucking be like, oh, reverse engineer? If you're smart enough to do that, why don't you just make it yourself, you lazy bastards? Will you just sit around and wait for somebody to make something? And you're like, as soon as they make that, we're going to copy that bitch and make us one. They're not working like full power over there. They just letting us do the heavy lifting, and they fucking do it, and they sell it for pennies, because apparently plastic is everywhere over there. They have plastic trees, plastic everything, and somehow they have abundance of plasticness that they can make plastic trinkets and junk. Not drunks. Drunk. God damn it, dude. It's one of those days. On to the next one. Junk. Now, this is another one bad one, Chris Boone. Again, I'm just on a fucking... Let's be honest. Fast food employees hate every fucking thing about their day. They hate everything that they do. They hate being there. If you see a fast food employee that's not high or something, they're on probation. That's the only reason they're not. Because if you work in fast food, you have to get fucked up. You have to. There's no way you could do that job and put up with the bullshit you put up with. And the smell, man. Like, you go home and you smell, like, you make McDonald's French fries, you smell like McDonald's French fries. It doesn't fucking wash off. It is the stench that keeps giving you fucking the blues, man. It is horrible. You smell like it, forever. There's nothing you can do about it. You bring your clothes home and wash them immediately, and they're going to come back out and smell like Big Mac and sadness. That's just what it's going to be, So there's secret menu items they're talking about, like when people put like a 12-step process to a fucking Starbucks drink. That's fucking, like, why would you do that to them? Look, man, just get like 3 pumps of something and fucking move on, just like you did from your baby's daddy. Get your 3 pumps and shut the fuck up and move on, man. Don't be fucking sitting there and like acting like you're sophisticated and this connoisseur of fucking coffee that you're just putting fucking sugar water in the motherfucker. You don't like coffee. You like the sugar water, motherfucker. You don't like nothing about coffee. A real man drinks black coffee. A real person wants the caffeine, and that's what they're not there for. They're not for cold foam, makalaka, whatever the fuck you put on this son of a bitch as well. Nobody wants that shit, man. They hate their life already. Then you walk up there in a fucking line and you gotta have a 12-step fucking process, and they gotta be done in a certain fucking order and a certain... Fuck you, man. I fucking hate you. I've never fucking worked in that industry, and I fucking hate you. I think you're fucking an asshole. If you go up there and start ordering this fucking fancy shit, you're a fucking asshole. Why would you do that to that person? That poor teenager, that poor lonely fucking broken home family that she comes from? You are fucking making her reminisce about the time that her grandpa beat her with the switch because she didn't do something in the right fucking order or something. Don't fucking be an asshole that way. Man, get three things tops. 3. You can get some ice. That's easy. You can get a pump of something. You can get a fucking some creamer. Then get the fuck out of the line. That's it. And if you go to McDonald's and it's late, just order the fucking food as is. Take the shit off yourself. It's not that hard. If you gotta have it plain. Look, man, I get some people like to get them plain because they're fucking hot and shit. But you wanna know why they're hot? Because they're stuck between their ass cheeks. They're like, beep, beep. And you got a fucking ass burger. That's what you got. That's what you got. I hope you like that extra fucking seasoning. I hope it's a little salty because they rubbed it on the balls. I used to be that person. And then Jim educated me on what they do back here. I'm not that person no more, man. Lo and behold, I like ketchup. I like mustard. I could take the fucking pickle off, man. It's not a problem. As long as you ain't fucking putting my burger on your dick, I'm fucking cool with everything all of a sudden, It made perfect sense to me. And after that, never fucked around anymore. I don't fucking do it that way, man. I don't eat fast food much anymore to begin with. I've become, and as you can see, your boy Chris Moon's put on a couple pounds. I've become a big fan of fucking ice cream and Nutella. I don't know why it took me so long to figure it out. It's fucking amazing. I haven't had none this week. I had to cut off. I'm gonna do better and not eat that all the time. But there for a minute, it was an every night thing. I'd be like, you know what, sounds good? Some Nutella. Throw that bitch in the microwave, let it get hot, put it on top. Fucking wonderful. It's happiness. For a boy that doesn't have a lot of happiness in his life, that's happiness. You know. I also feel that Culver's cookie Oreo one with caramel in it, I feel like that's happiness in a cup. That's close as I'm gonna get to fucking ever being successful and happy in this world is eating that fucking ice cream right there. My bad, custard. It's custard. Don't get it confused. It's custard. You know. So we just think about how you would feel if you were fucking in a sweatbox, smelling like fucking onions and ass, and you're sober and you're sitting there taking somebody's order and they give you a 42-step fucking order. Go fuck yourself. You wouldn't like it either. So stop fucking and doing it to other people. Fuck this secret menu shit. You know, the McGangbang burger, whatever the fuck it was, where you take and put a fish sandwich on a chicken sandwich with a fucking hamburger. Fuck wants that, man. First of all, who eats a goddamn fish from McDonald's? What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. I don't want to speculate because I don't want to be sued by McDonald's because I may guess right. Then they're going to be upset with me and then I might disappear. I may get jumped by some fucking clowns. And I ain't got the goddamn security nor the money to fucking deal with McDonald's fucking shit. So whatever it is, don't eat it. Just my advice to you is a fish fillet a day will kill your ass in 3 ways. Think about it. On to the next one. So, as a daily avid walker, and so is my buddy Jim, but we're hardcore, according to the old internet and stuff. We silent walk. And what that is, we don't take music, we don't take nothing. It's just us. We just go for a fucking walk. And walk the trail. It ain't to be like this hardcore, like a badge of honor that I'm so tough and I don't need mental stimulation. Which I don't need mental stimulation because this motherfucker's just up there it's juggling right now as we speak. It's doing all kinds of crazy shit. It don't need anything fed into it. It fucking is self-fueled. It has enough fucking self-hatred, self-loathing, self-every fucking thing up in there. And question the shit I did in the 3rd fucking grade as we speak that I don't need to have a fucking theme music with it. I don't need it. I don't need to listen to a podcast. I don't need to do anything like that. I don't need to be any more stimulated than I am every day. But the real factor is, there's fucking meth heads around here, man. You gotta hear of a motherfucker trying to sneak up and stab your ass, man. You gotta be ready to stab him back. You gotta be on your fucking toes, man. Fucking this week, fucking guy dropped his goddamn leash and his dog ran at me and a big ass pit bull. And I sidestepped it, picked this leash up and looked at him and the guy's like, oh, you wasn't scared. I looked at him and laughed and said, fuck dog tried to bite me. I fucking sit here and play with you. I was like, I'll give you your dog back. I'm glad it didn't try to bite me, but I wouldn't have played with you, man. I don't want to hurt no fucking animals. I love fucking dogs, but I ain't gonna get my arm chewed off either, motherfucker. America, I'm not getting mauled. I'm just not. If you find that fucking like, I'm the asshole because I don't want to die, and I would, if it's me or the dog, you know, and I chose me, well, fuck you. Fuck you, PETA. Fuck all y'all. Like, you don't fucking need to understand, man. I don't want to fucking die. And I definitely ain't gonna die by a fucking animal. It ain't gonna happen. I don't put myself in between bears. I don't put myself in places with that. It just so happened this motherfucker ran at me. And I was like, well, I hope it's nice. If not, I'm gonna get his leash and we'll let nature take its course after that if we have to, you know? So I handed him his leash, and the lady looked at me when she rode by. She goes, fuck that dog. Fuck him, too. And I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. You know? I mean, but on a good note, they almost got that thing built down there on the river. I don't know what it is. It's got solar power. I know that's controversial now. Apparently wind and light is controversy now. I didn't know that. If windmills are controversy, man, I'd have had a rough childhood. I was born on the pinwheel because, well, we were poor. And that's all we did for fun. We blew on shit. I don't know what you did in your childhood. You know, I hope you had a better one. Did you know when your kid graduates that they send a letter to Chick-fil-A that they'll send them stuff? If you send something to Lego will send them a personal set of Legos. You know? So if your kid's about to graduate, you watch Chris Moon Show, look up this list of things you could get for free. Because I'm going to tell you right now, in this economy, and with the Strait of Hormuz pushing down on us, really stomping us out, you need to get all the free shit you can get. I just fucking looked at the gas price right next to the studio here. $4.09. $4.09. But I don't think Iran's got nuclear stuff. I don't know. But I think I'd rather let them have it and then they blow us up and gas was 75 cents. I think I'd be happier. I'd be like, yeah, either way, it's a win. They blow us up, we're gone. And if not, we got 75-cent gas. Man, that's fucking, like, I think we're just making too much of this, you know? We just look like bitches and we just put too much on this, you know? I don't understand the whole process. It just feels like everybody's getting rich but me. And I'm getting poorer by the day. It hurts to pay attention at this point, man. I think they're gonna start charging me to sleep. I think you're gonna have to pay a sleep fee. You know, be like, oh, you slept for 8 hours. You owe the government $275. You slept for 8 hours. Everything's turned to a subscription based. They're gonna start charging you to take a shit. You know, oh, that was a long one. That's $2.75. You know, you owe us. I don't know where we're going anymore. I don't even remember what this topic is, but I'm just still going. On the next one. Okay. All right. This topic is luxury apocalypse products. I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe there's some people that watch this show with some money. If you do, throw something your way. You know, and bring you entertainment. Get you a Chris Moon shirt coming soon. The big thing is bunkers. I know Jim's mom was really big into dehydrated cereal and was like spending like $200 for some dehydrated Fruity Pebbles. You know, I don't think anybody ever ate them. I don't know. You know, so they're still sitting in a bucket. So I can get you a good deal on some dehydrated Fruity Pebbles, if you're interested. Meet me after the show. I see, my goal is, and if you tell me you got all this stuff, I'm not going to buy it because I'm going to try to come get you because it's apocalypse, man. The end of the days. So I'm just going to try to take you out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be like, man, you got cool shit. I know where somebody's got a bunker at, man. We'll go fuck kill them and get their bunker, yo, or whatnot, yo. I know somebody's got a stash of guns. All I need is one. Or a knife to sneak up on you, and then I got your stash of guns, you know? Stashes of guns ain't gonna work well for you, man, in apocalypse, man. You need to be mobile and ready to move. The end of days is coming because of Strait of Hormuz. We all know it. So I'm just hoping I get taken out in the first fucking way. I don't want to fucking like scavenge and scrape by. Because I've done that my whole life, man. My apocalypse is already here. I've been scraping by for almost 50 fucking years, man. Making shit fit. Making and rigging stuff up. Yesterday was a whole day of fucking tuning up my van and stuff because of Strait of Hormuz. I got water in my gas because they're selling shitty gas. So I had to fucking replace my whole ignition system basically in the car. And fucking, it sucked, man. Like, I'm old, got a belly on me, leaning over a fucking van to get to the back 3 fucking plugs is fucking hell, man. So, my thing is, I hope I fucking get taken out, man. I'm going to go run down the street and be like, apocalypse! And hopefully somebody just shoots me and puts me out of misery if the nukes don't get me. I hope. The problem is, who want to nuke Indiana? I'll wait for it. You tell me. No, we're not on nobody's radar. We used to have an ammunition plant. Now it's like a commercial center. We used to have government facilities here. Now we don't have nothing. We have nothing of value in Indiana. Nothing. We got corn. Who the fuck is going to fucking nuke us over corn? Unless they want to make cool popcorn. Then that would be pretty cool. They nuke us and it all turns to popcorn. That'd be fucking awesome. There's nothing in Indiana worth a fuck. You know, maybe they'll nuke the football team in Indiana because they won a championship. You know, maybe. That's the only thing we've done fucking, like, lately. You know, there's nothing in it. Al Gore come from Indiana. Let's see. Did Al Gore come from? No, he did not. He was Tennessee. Fucking
Pence came from Indiana.
Pence did, but there was another one before him.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp?
Bird.
Michael Jackson, but they're all.
Michael Jackson.
No. He was Dan Quayle.
Dan Quayle.
We gave America Mike Pence and Dan Quayle. I take it back.
Pat Myers.
And
Also.
they're gonna bomb our ass for that reason right there. I apologize. So hopefully you aim toward Louisville. There's all kinds of crazy shit going on in this area. As far as hit the Big Four bridge. Apparently, there's a lot of bad shit always going on there. We have a football team in Louisville now, kinda. It's a UFL or something like that. I haven't been yet, but tickets are pretty cheap. I don't know, man. Like, Apocalypse sounds fucking appealing at this point, man. When I walk in the grocery store and everybody looks like they're like hand-to-hand combat's about ready to break out. Look, when everybody starts stealing stuff, don't think I ain't doing it too. I'm not. I don't have this moral high ground. If everybody else is loading the carts up, man, I'm gonna load my cart up too, man. But the problem is I'm distinctive. Like, people, like, they're gonna know what I look like really easy, and I'm gonna get caught. And if they bring law and order back. So once you turn and you start stealing, you got to start murdering too, because that's just, you're all in at this point. We're going apocalypse rules. You got to start eating people. You got to go all in, man. There is no middle ground in apocalypse times,
At the risk of being that guy, if you're still alive, it wasn't a fucking apocalypse.
Yeah, right.
Apocalypse means everyone's dead.
Right. So we can't. I hope I die. I hope they get me. I don't want to be here to see what's next.
What most people would call an apocalypse is actually just a slightly shittier day than usual.
Right. That's what I feel like. That's what I was getting through. Like, I've been scraping by for fucking 50 years. I'm just gonna scrape by again. Like, it's just gonna be a different set of fucking rules that I have to go by. I think we're there, people. I think you don't realize how bad things are. I think we're in the end of days. I think we're there. Like, we're just 85, according to the doomsday clock, we got 85 seconds left. This is the closest we've ever been to the end. By God, maybe the right people make the wrong choices and we'll get there. I hope we do. I hope you people got luxury stuff. Enjoy it when they blow you up in it, or when the redneck Skeeter is living nice in your house, because you can't beat a redneck Skeeter. He knows things. He's already done things. You still have a moral compass. He ain't had a moral compass since the day he got left the trailer park. And by God, he gonna get you and do things with your pretty mouth. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have good pillows and some down pillows and comforters when in your doomsday luxury bunker for them to enjoy. Have a good day. On to the next one. Did you know? And have you ever had that, like, I hit the jackpot feeling at Kroger's? Come to find out, if you have, there's a reason for it. They designed grocery stores like casinos. I did not know this, but it started making sense, A lot of angry old women smelling like piss. A lot of old men smelling like piss. The bathrooms are shady. Everything's colorful, but it doesn't really mean anything. You hit the jackpot if you can get a 12-pack of Coke for under $11 now. You got to feel like a winner when it's 3 for $3 and you're paying $33 for fucking 3 packs of fucking Coca-Cola, which was $6 or something, but you used to get them for nothing. It was like that, man. I don't know if ours grocery stores are built like casinos, because I'm going to question that, because I'm going to tell you what, there's nothing exciting happening there, other than there's usually a brawl or something going on in there. But I never walked by the milk aisle and thought, jackpot milk, or cottage cheese, yay, I don't get this reference. Maybe there is fancier places on this earth that people with money like go into, and it does stimulate them to spend more. They already know we're not going to spend more here, man. They know their clientele. We're at the bottom rung, fucking like a shitty Indian Reserve casino. Like you seen on what the hell was that? National Lampoon, when he goes there and they're playing like get paper rock scissors. That's what Clarksville is. We're playing paper rock scissors in the back for money. There's nothing fancy about any of our grocery stores. It is Walmart's like walking into a souped up trailer park. It smells bad. There's tires everywhere. There's a couple batteries laying on the ground. The parking lot's got like cars on blocks. You know, it's like a third world country. A Walmart is here. It is bad. God forbid if you gotta take a piss. You know, it is horrible in there. The smells and the sights you will see, you know. And a lot of these places now have blue lights in them where you can't, like, it's fucking like, am I pissing? Fuck, what's going on? You know, for people can't shoot up, you know, anymore. Apparently, you can't find your vein in a blue light. I'm gonna tell you what, a junkie knows where their vein is. They know where that motherfucker is at all times. They don't need to look, man. They be like, and boom, they hit that motherfucker. And then even they don't, it's in them. They don't care. You know, only people you're fucking with is motherfuckers that have to go in the bathroom and do things. Then it's always awesome to have to explain to your kid why there's blue lights in there. You know? That way I don't want my kid to be desensitized and think that it's fucking awesome that there's blue lights in there. No, it's in there to stop junkies. And that way my kid knows, you know, that's why they're in there. I don't want to sugarcoat the world to them. So if you're sugarcoating it like it's for Papa Smurf or fucking it's for, it gives a good feeling, wholesomeness when you go in the bathroom. No, it's to stop junkies. Like, that's what it's there for. Like, tell that kid it's there to stop junkies. You know? They don't need to, like, you know, sensationalize the blue light in the bathroom at Walmart's or at a gas station. I don't think that I've ever went into any grocery store and thought, man, I'm going to spend more money because it's appealing. Man, you don't get me on those sucker buys. I ain't buying shit at the where the candy bars and stuff, and I know you don't believe me because I'm a big dude. I don't buy a fucking one of them. I go down to candy aisle, and I already got my motherfucking candy in the cart. I buy big bags, man, because that shit in that ain't enough to bed down nothing. It's just going to piss me off, you know. You give me one candy bar, I'm going to be angry, you know. I'm like, no, I want a bag of candy bars. I want a bag of fucking gummies, you know. I want the big bag, you know. I want the big bag of Trolls. I want the big bag. Here's the thing lately, man. Mr. Beast, fuck you, by the way, Mr. Beast. If you catch this, I hope you rot in hell. They're fucking candy, but it's so fucking good. He's got Mario candy that is a candy bar, and he has gummies. These motherfuckers are fucking $2.99 a bag. $2.99 a bag. They're fucking good, but I'm gonna be goddamn if I pay more than fucking $1 or something for a bag of fucking like 12 of in there. You know, you're charging what apparently everybody thought weed gummies were going to be and readily available and people are going to hand them out prices, you know. That don't float my world, you know. And where is all this weed candy they were going to be giving out everybody had? You know, I've never had anybody offer me a piece of weed candy. Nobody's ever, you know. There was this big movement like it was going to be thrown in my kids' fucking trick-or-treat bucket. Never happened. So far, you know, my kids are all grown now. I don't have to deal with it too much. Never found no razor blades or nothing in it and shit like that. I just feel like people did that in their house and want attention. There's a lot of attention whores out there that cause drama and do shit and want to be seen and be like, look what happened to me. I'm such and so poor. You know, people attack me. Fucking blah, blah, blah. I got razor blade in my candy. I found poison in my Tylenol. Yeah, you did it, motherfucker. You just wanted fucking somebody to look at you. Because you ain't worth looking at because you're an ugly fucking person and a piece of shit, you know? So now you got to seem like people pick on you because you're a victim because people did shit to you that you did to yourself. So nobody gives a fuck about you. So if you look in a mirror and that's you, rot in hell, motherfucker. On to the next one. All right, I find this one interesting. People are renting fake friends and family. Who's got that kind of money, man? Who's doing this, man? Like,
who don't have friends and family have money.
That makes look. God damn it, the gym for the same. I could, you know what? I would have thought about it, but I bet I would. I've seen it, you know.
You'd be fucking rich.
I would. I would have so much extra income, you know, that I don't spend on my children. My children are grown. I still buy them all kinds of stuff, man, because it's just normal for me. That's what I do. And I seen it with Jim. Jim had this one woman that think only food that she could eat was out food. And my boy was going broke, man. And then he got rid of her, and then like he's got like all kinds of happiness now.
I think she got rid of me.
It's
either here nor there.
Here nor there, you know. But it happened. But he had more disposable income for himself, and that's, you know. But who would want to have?
I'm dressing real sweet on.
I know he's got this cool shirt on. It says zero on it. I kind of want it.
No, not my real clothes.
No, no.
My digital clothes.
These digital clothes.
Yeah.
But I do like your shirt.
Fuck my real clothes.
I like that shirt.
This was cheap, dude. It's $20.
That's expensive in my world.
Oh.
These shoes were $46, Jim. That's high
Damn,
dollar. You know?
Those are some nice.
Okay. Well,
I hate walking shoes.
Yeah, they are. That's what I need them for. I had decisions made yesterday. My other walking shoes wore out, and I put my old basketball shoes on when I was coaching. And I got halfway to the river, and I was fucking. Logan works at a shoe store, and I'm texting Logan. I was like, just pick me out, whatever. Just tell me how much they are, and I'll send you the money. And they gotta be soft on the inside. I don't give a fuck what color they were. Just give me some fucking shoes, man. I was fucking hurting. My feet, my big toe was fucking like 3 shades of purple when I got home. I was fucked up, man. I fucked myself up this week. Underwear on backwards, bad shoes. You know, your boy needs to take better care of himself. But back to the topic. I don't know where you would like approach somebody to rent them. This feels like areas that, you know, could be a sting. You could get caught up in some shit, you know. I see they busted a couple Asian parlors over in Louisville for some rub and tugs, you know. And they got those, you know. So where would you even go about? Like, you put put it on Facebook, you know, then your family's gonna know. Where would one go hire said fake friends or family, you know? And it just seems like it's not worth it. So if you gotta hire somebody, man, you already got pure happiness. You don't need people. Like, don't, if your family wants you to bring a woman home, bring a man home, and that'll stop the topic. They'll never ask you again. You don't really have to be gay, but if you bring a guy home and just hold his hand every once in a while awkwardly in front of Nan, she may drop over and you won't have to deal with Nan no more. But they won't ask questions anymore. Then when you do bring a woman around, they'll be so relieved they won't give a shit if she's a cunt. They won't care. You know, they would be just so happy that you wasn't gay. You know, because this is Indiana and we're very judgmental around here, you know. So it would work great. Like, it would solve all your problems. They keep trying to tell you get married, do that. If they keep trying to tell you have a baby, you know, bring your friend around that's got a mess of kids and just let them run around their house. And they'll be so grateful that you don't have any next time you show up, you know. These are easy fixes, man. You don't have to spend money. Just use their own fucking them being assholes against them, man. Just one-up them, man. That's what we do around here. We one-up a motherfucker. You escalate the situation, we're going to bump it up another notch, man. Eventually, everybody gets tired and quits. And they're just glad that everybody's not causing drama. So, therefore, bring you home somebody that they won't like. You know, if they're racist, bring home a fine black gentleman, a fine black woman, and all of a sudden they'll be glad when
It happened to me. It had to happen to you. Not bad, too.
Yeah, you don't want to. America, you don't want to know.
You don't know the rest of it.
No, I need some wipes. God damn it. So, just use whatever thing that they use against you. Just flip the script. You know, if you gotta rent a friend, don't do that. Go pick up a nice homeless man underneath the viaduct and bring him with you, and let him just hang out in the house and do things, man. Maybe he steals Nan's jewelry. Maybe he pisses on the floor. Whatever he does, they'll be grateful you show up by yourself next time. They won't be like, hey, did you have a significant other to bring? They'll just be, man, I'm so glad Steve showed up today, man, and didn't bring his homeless friend with him, or said his same-sex lover, partner. They'll just be glad it was just you, and they'll appreciate everything that is just you. That's how you fix these problems, man. You don't fix problems by just throwing money at them. I seen Pretty Woman. It didn't fucking go well, Fucking George Costanza gave her the business, and wanted to do. It's gonna. This ain't Hallmark, motherfucker. Like, this ain't just because we filmed a Hallmark movie over in Louisville last month or two ago, whatever. Fuck that shit, man. This is the real world. We solve it with real world consequences. We go and get fucking people from underneath the viaduct. We go and get somebody that they fucking hate, and we bring them in there, and we use their own hate and their fucking ownness against them. And that's how you win. If you really want to win, you don't go hire somebody that you think they have to like and you got to put on the fucking payroll. So if they like your new friend that you brought over, you paid to be your friend, now he's on the motherfucking payroll. Now you got to keep bringing this cocksucker around, man, and pretending. Fuck that, man. You bring a homeless guy that smells like shit one time, you're out $10 and motherfuckers never bother you again. Problem motherfucking solved. We solved something today, man. We ain't trying to fucking build an economy on lies. We're trying to build it on truths. And on truths is nobody wants a guy that smells like shit and carries a bucket of piss with him. Bring Shoe Goblin, man. Shoe Goblin will pick that place apart, man, in his clear backpack. And they'll even see the stuff in his backpack, and there ain't shit they're gonna do about it. Because you don't fuck with the Shoe Goblin. The Shoe Goblin doesn't even get stopped by the police anymore. They're like, yeah, he got that. He's good, though. He's all right. Just leave him be. You take Shoe Goblin to your fucking family function. He takes the whole turkey and walks the fuck out. You don't have to be worried about anybody asking you to invite somebody next time. Hell, you may get lucky and not get invited. Thanksgiving's fucking overrated, man. I'd rather fucking eat pizza and watch football than fucking Thanksgiving, man. I hate that shit. I can't stand the forcefulness of it, you know. Who eats in the middle of a whole dinner at 1 o'clock? At 1 o'clock, a whole dinner, man. We got mashed potatoes and stuffing and scallop potatoes. You know, there's like 12 potatoes, man. And like 14 Fancy Macs. They got the Fancy Macs where they bake it and stuff like that. Jim's disgusted when I talk about Fancy Mac. It's Fancy Mac, you know. It's got 4 or 5 steps to make it instead of 2. Jim hates a Fancy Mac. But, I mean...
I don't know when it became so fucking anti-mac and cheese, dude. It's probably because all my friends are fucking toddlers now. Like, I fucking hate mac and cheese and anybody who partakes in it.
I fucking love mac and cheese, man. I've been cutting back on the mac and cheese.
Fucking grow up, people.
Nah.
Eat mac and cheese, go fuck yourself.
It's fancy mac and it's tradition.
Fancy.
It's tradition.
You applesauce snorting, cock-sucking motherfuckers. Every last one of you, grow the fuck up. Eat adult food, you motherfuckers. That's why everybody acts like a bitch nowadays, because they're eating chicken nuggets.
What is an adult food, Jim, for our audience?
Not chicken nuggets. No, if a little fucking kid will eat it, if it's in a Happy Meal, if it's in a kid's menu on anything, anywhere, and you eat that as a fucking adult, go fuck yourself.
Okay, what's the most adult meal?
Steak and baked potato.
I can't argue with that.
That is the man's fucking meal
can't
there.
Can't argue with that. I kind of want a steak and baked potato.
Little kid can't even eat that shit. The guy had their mom cut it up for him. They're probably going to choke to death on it. That's a fucking man's meal, dude. If it'll probably kill a kid, it's a man's meal.
So grapes would be a man's meal because grapes will kill kids if they're not cut up.
Grapes are fine too. It's not a kid's. They don't fucking offer you grapes for kids.
Well, back in the day, the fancy people, the hierarchy, they would be.
Yeah,
you always
they
see
had hookers feed them grapes. That's fucking awesome. That's a man. Like
it's a man.
Don't get me wrong. Like if you're walking around eating grapes, people are gonna be like, "Look at that fucking dude." But like, it's not a kid's thing.
I know you're not on the internet anymore. So the big lie this week in Clarksville was Willie Nelson was coming to town to do a farewell concert at the fucking Texas Roadhouse because he opened it. And everybody bought into that because they're moving Texas Roadhouse out of the mall. And I was like...
That was big.
Right. So I was excited myself. I was like, but why are they waiting? Because Willie could die at any minute. Like, we need to have his concert tomorrow. It was a lie, America. I was really upset, yo. I wanted to go see Willie Nelson. He's 92 years old, I think. But it's still been awesome. I hear his drink is fucking amazing. You know, it's a weed-based drink.
Dude.
It's supposed to be amazing.
Nobody's asking the real question, which is why the fuck is a steakhouse that started in Clarksville, Indiana, called Texas fucking Roadhouse? Clarksville's not in Texas.
Dude, because you don't name shit. You see what happened when we named the fish Clarksville Seafood? Where the fuck Clarksville Seafood?
Texas Roadhouse. Yeah. Motherfucker, this is the only one for the longest that, like, it grew out.
Right, but I mean... We can call Clarksville Seafood Clarksville Seafood. Where the fuck's it at?
Papa John started over here too. We're like a bad spot for stupid shit taking off.
Well, I mean, if our baby fucking palace can love it, America will love it. You know, I'm telling you, it's weird to see that they put a hamburger bar joint next to this like Asian place that's Yummy Bo, and the fucking hamburger place went out of business. And we like weird shit, man. We're like, all of a sudden, we're all about ramen fucking noodles in Clarksville, dude.
That's because all people can fucking afford.
I think it brings up their childhood things, but I don't want fucking like to go to a grilled cheese place. I ate too many goddamn grilled cheese. I don't go to a fried bologna place.
Grilled cheese is a fucking kid's thing.
You're right, but I don't want fried bologna either, man. You know,
that's just poverty.
Yeah. But there's places that sell that.
Yeah.
You know, it's horrible. Like, I don't want to go to these places, you know, but these people love the Yummy Bo.
Did I ever tell you about my vacation resort idea? Because I have this thing where I think that people that have at least a modest amount of money, like, they'll eat fried bologna because they think, like, you know, ironically,
I see where you're going with this.
I wanted to do a full trailer park where we took all your clothes and everything. We, like, stocked your house with, like, Doritos and Mountain Dew and shit like that. And you had to wear the trailer park clothes.
Work.
That was, like, your clothes were provided in your house
while
you were there. And really rich people could come there and see what it feels like to be a fucking poor piece of
America.
shit. Yeah,
I think we got
it. Hire people.
We're gonna trademark that. Don't steal that.
Your cousin, you can just fuck with that day. Like, we go all in, dude.
And then
this was my idea like 15 years ago.
There's some extreme.
And I will cop to the fact that somebody who will remain nameless had weed with the name, and I don't smoke weed very often, so this happened while I was stoned.
Was it White Rhino?
It might have been. I think it was actually Headband.
Yeah. So. America, it sounds like it. And then we just have this. You'd have your.
Nobody that listens to this show would be able to afford it.
Right.
This would be very expensive.
We'll just give you a text. There'll be a step uncle that would just show up at night and climb into bed with you.
Yeah, but some of our friends could probably work at the park.
Right. I mean, we may have job opportunities for some of you out there real soon to work at our theme park.
We need an investor, Elon. If you're listening,
hell,
give us a shout.
We don't need that big of money.
Yeah, we do. We're going all out.
I think Papa John's. Yeah. I think he would be interested. Papa, if you're out there, maybe we got some business to talk about. Yeah. On to the next one.
All right, we're rolling on the next.
Which is so. This one is the dead internet theory, and I seen it for myself this week, and I showed it to Jim. The bots have taken over, and now they're spewing the hate and just rage baiting people. The bots are on another level. If you just quit interacting with every fucking thing, the bots will just be like fight each other. And I've seen it, you know. The bots are taking over the internet. The internet, it doesn't have real people on it anymore. Hell, I might be fake. I don't even know it anymore. At this point, the internet is just bullshit. The real internet apparently died in 2012. That's what they say. There was a time in 2003 where they talked about you're not supposed to use your real name, your real address and stuff on the internet. Then big corporations found out that you can make money by selling data. Then everybody's got their shit all over the internet. You know, the internet was found for wholesome porn, for you can watch in your house and on any device that you fucking said had. You know. Apparently, one of my buddies now is watching meta porn where he watches it up close. And now I don't know what that's about and why he had to share that with us. You shouldn't. That was not necessary.
There was some jealousy on my end. So
right. I think there might be a little jealousy coming out from here. I think. You know, he spent $299 and got the goggles and now has goggle porn. You know,
it sounds like he feels like he has herpes after he's done.
Yeah, and you know he's got the cyber herpes now.
Yeah, he's gonna go get STD checks after watching porn now because it's that realistic.
Man, do you remember when porn went into high def and you could see all the pimples and weird stuff?
I don't like high def.
Yeah, it was a bad time. I liked it when it had like this like smoke feel to it, and it was like real. It just had this weird film to it. Like they rub Vicks or Vaseline on the lens and stuff. You didn't see everything because you don't want to see everything. Nobody fucks with the lights on. Very rarely do you fuck with the lights on. You ain't seeing every fucking thing.
You should be a registered sex offender if you fuck with
right. Nobody fucks with the light on. The light of the TV at the most. at the most. That sometimes that's too much, you know. But nobody fucks with the lights on to see everything. So when they put fucking porn in high def, things escalated. You saw sores, you saw bruises, you saw things that you didn't want to see anymore. All of a sudden, you know, you were not focused on the act. You were focused more on what is that fucking lump. Maybe she should get that checked out, you know. You were fucking dissecting shit, you know. Like, fucking you knew going and watching porn you was gonna see another man's junk. Man, I saw all the little sack bumps on there, all the fucking little hairs, you know, nicks and razor burns and stuff. High def porn should be illegal, man. That's where I'm getting at with this, man. High def porn should be illegal. Just go back to rubbing some Vicks or Vaseline on the lens and let the imagination run wild. You know, I'd hate to see what it looks like on a goggles when it's up close, man. You know, I feel like your imagination when you start smelling stuff too, man.
I was watching something the other day. This dude, it was so bad. He was a younger dude. He pulled it out. I was like, God damn, what the fuck happened here?
Look like a
Like, it looked like fucking Samuel L. Jackson in that one meme where he's like doing the fucking stare for staring at you. The scariest.
They were like from the burn ward, you know? Like they've had too much action and the skin had been burnt off of it, you know? It's fucking weird, man. It looks like a fucking messed up burnt peep. Like you put it in a microwave and it's like swollen up in different places, you know? And where it's like not an even... fuck, man. I don't know what's going on in that. But back to the dead theory. The bots are... They fight each other. They fight you. They bait and switch you, you know? I think they should be illegal. Like, I think there should be a movement to stop bots. You know, we need to go back to good old hate on hate. Like, I argue with you, you argue with me. Fuck that motherfucker over there. Because it's obvious when it's a bot, man. And it's obvious when you're trying to be baited up, you know. Don't ever take the bait on it. I don't respond to anybody's shit on anything anymore. It's not worth my time, you know. The whole social media thing is dead to me. I'm almost 50 fucking years old. So somebody's a grandparent now. Somebody, you know, I just seen who's dying at this point, you know, who's dead, who's not. Just keeping my tally sheet over there. Oh, I can't believe he's gone, you know. A lot of you have bailed on the old interwebs, you know. We miss you. You know, but I wish you the best. You know, you are out there living a true life now. You know, you're doing real things. You know, you're watching Fox News or whatever, and sitting in your chair being angry and throwing stuff and stuff. You are fucking being a productive citizen now. You're no longer trapped to the social media that is nothingness. And that's what the internet is horrible. You know, I seen this lady trying to get her kid to come to her the other day, and the kid wouldn't, so she just put her phone out, and the kid went running to her. You know, it was like, hey! It's ingrained in us now. It's like in our DNA that we're all addicted to phones now. And I fucking hate my phone. Yet I'm always fucking with it. I play Pokemon Go sometimes. I'm embarrassed to say that. I just felt like you needed to know that. Yeah, I feel like I needed.
While you're eating your mac and cheese.
No, Jim. It's a walking game. It's when I'm active.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not something.
I like Pokemon.
You know?
I have never played Pokemon Go.
It's just sometimes, man, my feet and my back get hurt, and I need something to distract my eyes.
I've only ever played one because I wanted to see what it was about. It's just cockfighting.
It is.
You go find fucking.
You go.
Yeah.
My pit bull's better than your pit bull kind of shit. You know, it's basic
I don't
human
think it's
nature.
a good thing to be teaching children, but what is? So you know.
I mean, what are we gonna do anymore? You know. We don't do nothing productive with our children anymore because it costs too much because it's straight a horse moose. You know, you try to go to a trampoline park, you can't get trampoline
I wonder what
stuff.
kind of Pokemon are in the straight horse moose, dude. Holy shit! Probably ultra super rare.
I bet it's the best of the best. Iranian tankers.
Yeah.
You know.
Oil Pikachu.
Yeah. I was getting ready to say Arab Pikachu, but I feel like that's wrong to say. Right. I feel, you know, I wonder what they like if they're Chernobyl. You fucking Pikachus like around Chernobyl. I wonder if they're like glow and shit like that. Like, come on, if they don't make it happen,
I don't think
glow.
Pokemon's a Japanese game. I don't think they have a sense of humor about that whole atomic shit. So
I apologize. I apologize. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
But
they're gonna suspend your account for saying that.
Yeah,
all your Pokemon just ran away.
God damn it! I'm a level 56. You know?
What's your coolest Pokemon you found?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
I just do it. You know me.
You're
it's
a
a task.
collector, though.
It's,
You should
right.
know. You
it's
know
a task.
What's your coolest amiibo? See, you have to think about that. But
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight. I love Meta
Know
Knight.
your coolest Pokemon. That's
You know,
shocking. Okay.
I love Meta Knight. You know, he was hardest one to get, and
Meta Knight
I like fucking Mario too. We went and got that. The great
best
story
one was Little Mac.
You know, I got Little Mac.
Yeah.
You know, I still got all my amiibos. They're in the cabinet and just collecting dust. You know.
The when my life fell apart 3 times ago is when I lost all my amiibos in that one. So yeah, I don't have any amiibos.
Jim's on his 10th go around of being an adult.
My life has blown up like 17 different times in my life.
We're gonna have to sit down and make a timeline. I want to, man. Come on, Jim.
Dude, my fucking life story would be the most fucked up. You would be able to keep up with it.
No.
In the movie. You would be like,
Hey, look, it would be all over the place. They'd be
Yeah.
like, "That's no way that's true." Well, it happened. You know, it would be like you watch the movie Pain and Gain, and they have to stop in the middle of it, remind you that it's a true story when they're cooking hands. We'd have to stop in the middle and be like, "Remember, this is a true story, people. This fucking actually happened." Yeah, you all ready for the next one? Let's go. All right. So we've covered this a few times. The subscription-based shit. This one's about cars having less buttons. I'm all for it because cars I work on fucking are old as shit and buttons break a lot. When you're fucking, there's nothing worse, and you'll see this a lot in fucking Clarksville. They'll have their window taped up or fucking gotta open their car door at a drive-through. Man, I've been that motherfucker before. Fucking nothing worse than when your window button doesn't work or your motor went out on it. We need to get back to the old hand cranks. You crank that motherfucker never broke, man. And even if it did, you put a pair of vice grips on that bitch and you kept going, man. You didn't have to worry about shit. All these buttons and screens and shit like that. Screens break all the fucking time. And I don't want to fucking you touching my screen because I know you had your dick fingers or your pussy fingers, all that. You know, we don't need more screens for more porn. Car is for fucking just getting to place to place. That's it. It ain't fucking somewhere where you can watch porn and jerk off on your way there and have the car drive for you. Maybe we need the cars to drive for you because I'm going to tell you what, a lot of you motherfuckers don't know what a red light is, a stoplight is, or a goddamn speed limit is. You know, you motherfuckers are just... It's fucking wild out there anymore. Every time I go out there, I think, good luck, everybody, and then fucking hope like hell I make it home. So far, so good. You know, yesterday was a police chase on fucking 10th Street. And motherfucking about took out like 10 people. They ended up, so they waited this motherfucker get on the bridge, the most dangerous place to pit somebody, and they pit his ass on the bridge because they was hoping he'd just go the fuck off. He fucking turned into the left and didn't go the fuck off. But it'd been great fucking footage to have, you know. It seems like they were just like, man, we need something for the office party and fucking make this spice the Thanksgiving dinner up when we're gonna watch clips and highlights of when we fuck people up. They have to, man. When you tase a motherfucker and they go down weird, it's gotta be fucking something. They're like, man, we're gonna save that. I know somebody works at a casino and they work security. They talk about all the fucked up shit that they seen. They said somebody went to the top of the parking garage after they lost. They watched them and they just jumped the fuck off of that motherfucker. They said that happens all the time. They said the fucking drunk old ladies be pulling their old saggy boobies out and shit like that. That's got to be wild to fucking see, man. And you know, but that has nothing to do with cars with buttons, you know. But I just somehow it always goes back to titties with me. I don't know how that happens. I'm working on that, America. Maybe I got a problem. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm normal and it's you is fucked up. You know. No. I don't think it's me. I don't think it's me, Jim. I think it's them. I'm not political. I'm not nothing. It's you that is. You all the ones, you know. I saw a survey where they was talking to people about mates. And they was talking about the number one thing that they don't want to date, Jim. You want to hear what it is? Liberals. Liberals. That was number one.
Yeah. All they do is complain.
Right. They said no
complain.
matter what the conversation is, it turns into an argument.
Dude, I bitch all the time, and I still
right. They said
don't bitch as much.
So
as
it was liberals, and then of course the other way, extremists on the other way was number one. It wasn't herpes. Herpes wasn't a deal breaker. Like STDs was like down on the list, man. Like apparently there's
liberals don't even want to date liberals.
Right. That's what I mean. The guy was talking. He's like, I'm not very political. I don't really have. But he goes, but everything I bring up, they turn against me. If it's remotely seems.
All they talk about is Trump. Who the fuck wants to?
What he was talking about is not just that. It was like if he told a bad joke and all of a sudden he's a bad person. Right. Like sometimes comedy is fucking subjective. Some of it's dark and dirty, and it could, people have different sense of humor. It ain't serious, motherfucker. It's a joke.
The great irony of liberals is they used to be the ones that were like for the people or whatever, and they hate were judgmental.
Right.
Liberal ever been. They've taken it to such a degree. You can't say anything around them. Fucking everything, like, they're aspiring to this purity that doesn't fucking exist.
Right.
And they're if you're a liberal, you're
so it was number one was extremists on the right and liberals. Number two was it had something to do with money, I believe. Number two was, and third was religion. Right. And on down was like STDs.
Yeah, if you're religious.
The top three things in this survey were fucking like things you wouldn't even like pull out of the air. I would have never guessed. But listen to him talk, man. Like the guy said it well. He goes, man, because I'm just a normal person. I say fucked up shit and stuff, and I don't need somebody fucking telling me that I'm an asshole for fucking. Yeah. It's my house. Like we're hanging out. If you fucking take everything I say serious in this fucking world, fuck off. Right. And. Fuck off, America.
You just have to lighten up. Everybody needs to lighten the fuck up.
Right. Everything ain't a personal attack. You ain't. It goes back to fucking everybody thinks they're the savior of the world because they've been wrong somewhere. Everybody's been fucking wrong, man. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Like, sit the fuck down, man. There ain't. I can sit here and cry the victim. I came from a poor fucking family. We fucking fought tooth and nail. We're a goddamn David Allan Coe fucking song as far as I'm concerned, but you ain't fucking gonna hear me whine about it. I could do like 16 fucking different trades. I ain't the greatest at them, but I'll fucking wing it. I'll get burned by Freon, motherfucker, and give it a shot. Because you want to know why, America? I have trust issues. Even if I had money, I wouldn't let motherfucker work on my car. I would still fucking try to fix it myself.
We're just openly shitty people.
Right,
that is
right.
what we are. We're like, all the things that liberals are trying not to be publicly, even though they are shitty people, if you're a human, you're a pretty shitty...
Right, like, you're a flawed individual.
There's not been a good guy yet.
Right, no.
Like your one good guy is so autistic that like he can't do bad things because it causes him physical pain. That's like the only person out there that.
We had supposedly one good guy. You know what happened to him? They fucking killed him. One good guy, and we killed him. God damn.
About Jesus?
Jesus, yeah. If Jesus was, he hung out with.
Fictitious as fuck.
Yeah, but we're just saying, if we're going to say one good person was on this earth, and what we do to him, we killed him. He hung out with whores.
He's been guilt tripping us from
he hung out with whores. He built stuff with his hands.
If I died for you, I wouldn't hold it over your fucking head for thousands of guys for however long.
I would. I absolutely would. Absolutely.
Motherfucker, I died.
I mean, right. I would fucking. I'd be like,
I'd be more pissed off my dad let him do that shit to me, dude. Like, what the fuck, Dad?
You know what? I kind of expect that from, as a father, I don't
know much about the story.
Yeah,
so,
I know bits and pieces. Yeah, I really don't know. You will be honest with you. So I just know Jesus was a carpenter. He hung out with whores.
He was Jewish.
Right. And I feel like he drank Miller High Life.
No.
Yes,
no.
He drank those little balls.
Water into wine.
Right, but it was he himself.
He taught people how to fish.
He himself.
He was a pretty good guy.
Right.
We're starting to make a pretty good case.
All right. So the only good guy. We killed him. So being a good guy gets you killed is basically what I've learned. So don't be a perfect human being. Just be a little shitty. And if you're going to be really shitty, keep it in your house. And don't fuck with kids. Don't fuck with kids. Like, that's getting old, man. I don't want that to become
that's
like...
That's the only thing that you need to do to be a good person, to be not fuck kids.
Don't fuck kids.
It's a very low bar.
Right, so it's right. It's fucking like, I can step over it with no problems.
Just don't fuck kids.
Don't fuck kids.
That's all we're asking.
That's it.
Stop fucking kids.
Why is that so hard of a thing to ask you, America? Don't fuck kids. Leave fucking kids alone. I don't know why I have to put this public announcement out.
But for the rest of
yeah. There's nothing we can do.
You all, please quit fucking.
Y'all set in your ways. Y'all got history on your side. There ain't nothing we can do about the heart. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. I'm just so glad I was.
Their whole gimmick, dude. You can't tell.
Yeah. I mean, I was so glad I won that one. That was the only. There's few wins I got in this world. I'm so glad I was, because I don't know what y'all doing over there.
I mean, from the outside looking in, it looks like a fucking cult you join where you feed your children to the priests. That's kind of the whole point.
Let's see what old Logan wants. America.
We're not going to use most of it.
You're right. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
You found a Megatron. What kind
Were
of...
you looking for Megatron? I saw him the other day, and I was like, I wonder if... Are you talking about a pop? Oh, I thought you were talking about a pop.
No, it's a helmet.
Like an actual Megatron.
Yeah. Why ain't he at work? He's supposed to work late today, he told me.
Maybe they had Megatron at Skechers store.
I don't know.
This is all still rolling.
That's garbage. Later. So, the apocalypse, we hope it comes soon. The world has gone to hell because of Strait of Hormuz. My day's fucked up every day. I got shitty gas this week. Fucked my car up. Fucked my day up. Fucking everything's fucked up. I don't know, America. Is it going to get better? My boy, Jim, he's got some questions and answers to come up with. He's got rough go. Pray for him, America. He needs it right now more than anybody you know. More than your sick nana right now. My boy needs it. So, everybody, say a prayer for Jim. He needs it. We don't know what's going on. It's allegedly.
Oh, we know what's going on. I'm being held accountable for my fucking actions from a long time ago. That's what the fuck's going on.
Who would have thought that would have happened, man? I mean, he's been the Undertaker for a long time, man, and Undertaker's streak is broke,
Fucking
people.
Brock Lesnar showed the fuck
You're
up
right.
this week, dude.
Fucking he's gonna take his boots off in the middle of the ring and
Yeah.
just say, that's it, I don't know where we're going with this, America. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to hire a new cameraman. I mean, so
we should put an open call out there.
I know. I gotta pick him, Jim. I gotta pick him. I may let my mom do it. This would be interesting.
I nominate Logan.
Logan?
I think Logan. Or Boo. Boo would be awesome, because Boo probably couldn't find the fucking button to turn the goddamn thing on.
You know what happened if I let Boo do it? He'll do what I did and break the camera worse.
Yeah.
Boo is me ramped up to
You can't let them win, though, Boo. If the Chris Moon show goes away because of me, then
we're gonna keep
terrorists win.
We're gonna keep going. You know what? Jim's had 14 different lives, and he'll get back around. Jim will come back around as always. We'll see. Maybe I'll let fucking Angela be the camera person.
You can ask her.
I don't know where Angela's at these days. I don't know how the health of her animals are. You never know with Angela where things are going with her. Her day is a mystery, and she don't even know.
She's probably going to break up with me today, so don't.
Right.
Don't worry.
Well, I'll still hire her, Jim. I mean, she's going to need...
You can't hire my ex-girlfriend, dude.
I'm going to pay her Starbucks, Jim.
Okay. Well.
I'm going to pay her in a 15-pump Starbucks drink, and she'll be happy. Somebody's got to get her Starbucks
Our
for her.
order's very simple.
Oh, see? I can deal with simple orders, I don't know. It's going to be wild for a while. We're going to ride this out as long as people are still breathing. Then when stuff goes sideways, we'll adapt. But the Chris Moon Show will keep going, I promise. All my Moondogs out there, shirts coming soon. I hope to see you all next week. See you then.
I'll be around for a few more episodes at least. Probably.
I don't know.
You've been riding the madness. That's the Chris Moon Show. Hey! You've been riding the madness. That's the Chris Moon Show. 2 for 2, tell me what you do. Talk's been wild, laughs been loud. The truth got messy and the moon stood proud. From deep thoughts to nonsense flow, that's how it goes on the Chris Moon Show. It's the Chris Moon Show. Yeah, yeah, you already know. Let's go. He'll be back again to steal the show. It's the Chris Moon Show. Good night. Stay loud, stay real. See you next time on the Chris Moon Show. Just media